Hello, my name is Larry Harper, and I'm here to read No Dragons to you. One warm sunny day at the end of last week, my mom and I went for a walk to the creek as I raced down the hill in my little red wagon. I veered to the left and smacked into a dragon. I suppose you could see there was fear in my eyes as I jumped to my feet, quite filled with surprise. He sheepishly grinned and stepped out of the way, but he seemed so polite, so I asked him to play. He had a cute bear and some other toys too. With my shovel and pail, we had oodles to do. We ran to the creek, then on to the bay, where we played on the beach for the rest of the day. Then Mom waved and said, "Now it's time to go eat. Let's pack the red wagon and head up the street." It's hard to stop playing with friends older than me, so I asked if the dragon could come to eat too. My mom wrinkled her brow and squinted her eyes, looking up at the dragon's incredible size. I begged and I pleaded, then said, very sweet, "We won't make a mess. We'll be tidy and neat." So at last she said, "Yes, just this once I'll agree. You may have the dragon come over for tea." We had carrots and apples, big slices of ham, with fresh homemade biscuits and strawberry jam, cold glasses of milk, and a very big dill pickle. But the pepper we sprinkled sure made my nose tickle. Then the dragon's nose twitched and he started to wheeze. His eyes misted up, and he blew a great sneeze. Achoo! Well, we all know what happens when dragons achoo. Flame shot from his mouth and from both nostrils too. Our tablecloth sparked and then burst into flame, and the curtains that hung right beside did the same. The smoke alarm rang with a loud, piercing sound. It meant get out fast, so I dropped to the ground. The room filled with smoke as I crawled on the floor and started to make my way to the front door. The dragon got scared and decided to hide, but I knew when there's fire, we must get outside. I grabbed a stick tail, and with one mighty tug, I pulled the big dragon from under the rug. I crept down the hallway and said, "Follow me. I know the way out. We must meet by the tree." So Mama the dragon and I all met there. Then that silly old dragon went back for his bear. We ran up and caught him and wouldn't let go, and I said, "Listen, dragon, here's what you should know. You'll never go back, that's just what I do. We can get a new bear, but we can't replace you." Since the fire was burning inside of our home, we went to the neighbors to borrow the phone. Mom knew what to dial and said, calm and clear, "Here's our full street address. Send the fire trucks here." Before very long, down our street they came sailing, with bright red lights flashing and loud sirens wailing. The fire crew rushed to start work on their task. They were dressed in big boots and wore helmets and masks. They hooked up the hose and ran into the house, where they sprayed streams of water in order to douse the table, the curtains, our lovely snack too. It didn't take long, for that fire was through. The fire chief called out the door with a shout. Smoke made a mess, but the fire is out. My poor friend the dragon refused to blame, so he hung down his head and wept great tears of shame. One of the fire crew said, "Don't be sad, you knew what to do, and out of that we're quite glad. When you all got out safely, that's really what matters, that you took us to see the big pump trucks and ladders." The dragon put on a shiny red head, and I asked to see where the fire crew sat. As he showed the sirens, the hoses and lights, and the ladders they climbed up to reach higher heights. The rest of the fire crew checked all the rooms, while the fan of the door blew out great smoke and fumes. Then the dragon and I we sat down for a while. I reached up and hugged him. He gave me a smile. The next time the dragon and I want to play, we'll pack up a picnic and go to the bay. We are friends tried and true, the best we can be, but I'll never again invite dragons for tea.